Hi! How are you? This is Anthony from Cypher Escape, and today I want to show you something a little bit different than the puzzle hunt videos that we've been focusing on so far. Today, we're going to be talking about a new way that you can play escape room games from the comfort of your own home. Here we have a Patreon account for YouEscape, an online live escape game. The way that YouEscape works is you connect with the Game Master via Google Hangouts. Essentially, the Game Master is in the actual room, and you interact by telling the Game Master how to interact with the various props and pieces in the room in order to solve the puzzles. There are a few different reward tiers between $10 and $25 depending on if you want to play solo or with a group. At whichever reward tier you pick, you get to play a new escape game every month. The reason that we're talking about YouEscape today is that over the weekend, Liz and I got to try a half-an-hour mini experience similar to their full experiences that you can get through their Patreon. We got to chat with Nick, the owner of YouEscape, and we got to see some of the interesting and creative puzzles that he's able to come up with to incorporate into his games. So the rest of this video is footage from our experience that we had this past weekend. Now there aren't any spoilers for any of the full-length YouEscape adventures in this video because this was a one-time event just being run this past weekend. Before we get to the rest of the video, I have to take a moment to apologize about the poor audio quality. I tested my microphone setup several times before the actual shooting, but of course something went wrong during the actual filming of the YouEscape adventure. So you can't actually hear anything from Nick's side of the conversation, and you can't hear Liz as well. You can hear my audio, but it unfortunately is coming through my laptop mic instead of my headphone mic, so you get a lot of background static during the recording. You should know that the YouEscape adventure had several quality sound recordings that we listened to and interacted with during the game, so I apologize that you won't be able to hear any of those. Alright, without further ado, let's get to the escaping.
Alright, let's do this. I'm looking at them now. The first one says, oh, that's the intro. Okay, that's what we just listened to. Okay. The next one is the voltmeter. A multimeter is an electronic measuring instrument that combines several measurement functions in one unit. By attaching two test leads to different parts of an electrical system, a typical multimeter can measure volts, amps, or resistance in ohms. Okay, good to know. Then there's a close-up of the multimeter dial. And then we have a close-up. This is the circuit that we have at the bottom left part of the screen there. Black can see red. They're furthest apart from each other. Red is in the rightmost position. He moves one step closer to black. Okay, so this is giving us instructions as to how to hook up the multimeter to this circuit. So initially they start at the two farthest positions with red on the right, 3 nodes of nothing, and black on the left. Then red moves one step closer to black, so red's in the second position now from the right. And then black mirrors it, so it comes in one as well. Black moves past red, then red moves 2 steps away from black. So do you think black goes all the way to the right, and red moves into the second position from the left? I think that sounds right. Okay. Alright, Nick, let's try hooking up the black cable to the rightmost node on the circuit, and then the red cable to node number 2, the second from the left. Okay, now we need to set the multimeter. It says that output should be frequency. So we need to, let's see. So if we're in frequency, then we're probably using an oscillating current, which would mean we're in the bottom right section, but I don't know which one to. Oh, I guess you can set it to multiple and figure out which one it is. So Nick, could we set the multimeter to 2M down in the bottom right red section? Yes. Okay, so that's in 2M. Could we switch it to 20M? Okay, I believe that's increasing the sensitivity, and I don't think we need to go that high. I might have the wrong setting. Let's take a look at a couple of the other pictures here. So we have the digital. Is that? Oh, digital radio. Okay, FM frequency range. I see. So this is where frequency comes in. We also have AM frequency range. Output. Oh, okay. So whatever we're measuring from the multimeter, that's what we plug in to the radio for a frequency. So we're not measuring a frequency, but what are we measuring? Volts, current, or resistance? Did it say? Alright, let me take a look at these last couple of pictures. We have reverse recorder and pattern lock. Horizontal, vertical, no diagonal. So this looks like it almost looks like a slither link, but it's not quite a slither link. I'm going to see if I can. So the 0 obviously means there's X's all around that, and the 3 means that we can then fill in the ones around there. I don't know what comes next, unless there's a single, okay, if there's a single path through here, then we have to do the bottom line of the top right two and the right side of the other two. Yeah, that makes sense, because there's a start position. So do we have a directional lock? Oh. Yes. Yes, we do. Okay, Nick, let's go to the phone, and starting in the bottom right corner, we'll go up 1 dot, then left a dot, then up, left, and down. Oh, sweet. Okay, great. So we just got to figure out this voltmeter thing that'll play something on the radio, which will play backwards, I assume. So what's our... Oh, the picture of the guy is telling us what to set the voltmeter to. So we're going to go... Okay, so Nick, let's turn the multimeter to the... just trying to make sure I have the right one. To the 200K setting in the top left region. Okay, so we get 97.6. Good question. That is FM. Okay, it's oscillating a little between 0.5 and 0.6 and 0.7. Nick, let's set the radio to FM 97.6. Got some awesome tunes. Okay, Nick, let's use the reverse recorder to listen to what this sounds like backwards. Four, 5, 7, 1. Okay, in the first lockbox, the one on the left, we'll enter 4571. 4571. Yes. Okay, so we now have this jar with an upside down exclamation point and a lighter. And a candle, yes. Okay, so the first one's the page of the notebook, which has a lot of text. The second one has a link, so I'm going to go to that link as well. Okay, Liz, that that first link that we could go to opens up a 6-digit lock on the screen. There are 6 things in that note, and so I'm guessing we need to extract a number from each of these sentences somehow. So let's look at the first sentence. It could be 2 because there's the word 2 there, even though that's not the number. But I just don't want to be caught up by another one of those puzzles like the last video where it's just a hidden number between a few words. So I'm checking I'm checking really carefully for that. Let's assume it's 1 for now. Number 2 says, I am not dead. My memories, thoughts, and feelings are all stored up, but by whom you ask? My memories. The second one is a spreadsheet with a number of things and prices. It's a decode, paste in fake spreadsheet. Oh, that's cool. Do you want to start putting in the things from the spreadsheet into that decoder, and I'll keep trying to figure out this lock? What am I missing on this note? So the third one has 1s in it. Okay, yeah, give that a try. I don't really know. Oh, Liz, I think we're not ready for this yet. I think we need to replace the exclamation point with something first, so we gotta go back and figure out this 6-digit lock. Okay. So, I'm trembling as I write down this very first sentence. But this note might provide the only thing that can protect me. I'm not seeing... What am I missing? We do have 2 hints. Do you think we shouldn't? Oh wait, I get it. Okay. I don't think these are in order. We gotta order these because the numbers that go in the lock are only 1 through 6, so we just need to figure out the order that these 6 passages go in. Yeah. That's the next one. No, I think 4 is definitely first and then 6. Well, if someone else finds this note, that means I am no longer part of this world. However, I am not dead, so number 2's next. My memories, thoughts, and feelings are all stored up. By whom, you ask? By our true creators. Yeah, number 1. By the people who decided to bring us into existence. They are more or less like us, but alas, they are the real ones and we are not. We are more like a toy to them. And then, unfortunately, not even a valuable one. Yes. Yeah. Yep, so, okay, the $sign equals the word snacks. Or, sorry, the number sign in the spreadsheet. So we'll replace that with snacks. But now we need to figure out what the exclamation point is. It should be a price, okay? Okay, so the only thing left to do right now is the oxygen thing. Alright, I think I know what we gotta do. Nick, let's light the candle with the lighter. And in this image, Liz tells us to extinguish the flame by cutting off the oxygen. Yeah, because we need a right side up exclamation point. So yeah, Nick, let's open the jar and put it upside down on top of the candle. see what we get. I've never been so excited to watch a candle die. Oh, that's cool. 233.01. Did you put the $sign and the comma and everything? The password is 6029. Nick, let's put in 6029 into that box. Maybe. We'll have to look at it later. Okay, so we have a picture that with the sunglasses that says "See the creators of the simulation," and we have a new link. Liz, the only thing I'm seeing right now is that we should probably look at that computer screen with the sunglasses. Okay? Oh, it's okay. Nick, let's look at that computer screen with the sunglasses there. There I am. Password, first name of one of the simulation creators. Capital letters. I'm writing that down. Am I the simulation creator? Capital letters. I'm having trouble loading that password protected file, Liz, so could you try Anthony? Yes. I got it. Yes! Good ending folder. That is awesome. Cypher House escaped, yes. Oh, that was awesome, Nick. Thank you.
Huge thanks to Nick from YouEscape for letting us participate in that mini adventure this weekend. We had a blast doing it. If you want to check out YouEscape, I'll leave a link to their Patreon page in the description down below. I highly recommend trying them out. It was a great time. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy escaping.